As you can see, there's lots of activity here on board the salute vessel, the HMCS Oriole. And we're looking at Dorade right now, John, a world-class boat as far as I've heard.
That's right, Daphne. Dorade is one of probably the 10 most famous surviving ocean racers in the world today. She was the boat that made the reputation of Sparkman and Stevens. In 1931, she set the transatlantic record. She was by far the smallest boat. The next boats were sort of 70, 80, 100 feet, and there was a lot of discussion as to whether she should be allowed to race at all. But she beat them all there, not just on corrected time, but she was the first boat over. She then went on to win the Fastnet race, which was probably at that time one of the biggest ocean races in the world. We're really lucky to have her here. She's a notable boat in many, many respects.
Well, earlier we had a chance to go on board, and I had a chat with skipper Michael Douglas.
Well, Olin Stevens was a young fellow, and he and his brother got together and designed the boat, and their dad financed the building of the boat, and it was their first successful ocean boat that led to a career of designing boats, racing boats that took on most of the 12-meter victories in the America's Cups that followed. She's mahogany, Honduras, mahogany on oak, and another odd thing about her, she was very lightly constructed for the time. Small frames that were very close together as opposed to the heavier frames more spread apart for the larger boats, and that made her a lot lighter and a little bit quicker. The Dorade vent was developed on the Dorade here, and it was a ventilator which allows the seawater to not go below, but the air to go below, and the box separates the water and from the air, and the air goes below to ventilate the cabin. And almost all boats since have used the Dorade vent in one shape, way, or form.
Michael Douglas is a great example of the friendly skippers, John, that we have met during the festival, and that boat certainly has class.
She certainly does. She's classic in every way.